Well, good Sunday morning from Camp Creek, West Virginia, here at Camp Creek State Park and Mash Fork Campground. So, I'm going to do a little walk through the campground, show you each site, give you a little information about each one. So, if you decide to come up here, you'll know what you're in for when you get here. So, let's go. Enter the campground across this bridge, and the creek is beautiful coming through here, and several of the sites back right up to this creek, so pretty substantial creek. Got a lot of rain this week, so everything is a little bit damp, but don't let that change your opinion of this campground, because this is a great campground. So this is the camp store and check-in station, but it's off season, so it's not open. And as you enter the state park, there's another gift shop, and I guess you'd call it a little welcome center, and they are open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come in, a little camp state park map. They have several kind of campsites here. You got they're all paved. You got some that have electric only, 30 amp hookups on those. You have some that have electric and water, and then you have some that are complete full hookups. So we'll take a look. Site 2, electric only, 30 amp. These are all, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of in-depth talk about each campsite, because they're all paved, they're all level, they're all pretty big enough for any rig you have, so it's not going to be an issue. The only thing I do see, it's not really in tent pads or anything, but in the state park there is a another campground that is primitive, so it'd be the place for, if you was on the tent camp, and it's on the creek also, so it looks pretty nice. Site 1 is a full hookup site, so all the full hookup sites are 30 and 50 amp. So site 3, full hookup. Good morning, sir. Site 4, this is electric only, and no one's in this one, so show you that these sites are right on the creek. So nice little sound to put you to sleep at night, that's for sure. Site 5, also a full hookup site. Site 6, electric only. Another one that backs up to the creek. Site 7, it's electric and water. And these two are 50 amp sites. So these, they're not full hookups, but 7 and 9 are 30 amp, 50 amp. Site 8 is electric only. It's another site that backs up to the creek, and just across the creek at the entrance to the campground, there's a gravel road that goes up the mountains there, and it takes you to Marsh Falls, I think it is, and it's a waterfall on this creek. It's got a parking area. Site 12 is a pull-through site, huge site. So as you can see, this whole site, this is not the road, this is your campsite. So all the way through it is site 12, and it is only electric. There's the bathhouse. We'll walk by it shortly. So You didn't really want to back in anywhere. You got a huge Class A. This site is it's big enough to handle anything. Put a semi truck in there. Like sites 14, which is a pull through. And site 10 and site 11, which you can see over there. 10 and 11 is right in front of the bathhouse. So these are electric, water, and they have 50 amp hookup. So you got 3 here in the middle, near the bathhouse. Put anything you want right here. So coming up on site 13. This is only our second time staying here, and each time we've stayed at site 13. We have stayed in the vehicle in that Explorer in the middle of winter. We stayed at the primitive campground, slept in the Explorer. So, but this is only our second time of staying here. So site 13, electric only. We're winterized right now, so I didn't need the water hookup or anything. So it's a good site. Back to the river, the creek. And look at this. Let's go ahead and say hi to Tucker. He's always a star of the show. Hey, Tucker. Hey, Tuck. Hello. Good morning. So that's 13. So all of these in the curve at the, I guess it would be the far west end of the campground. So it'd be 13, 15, 16, and 17. I don't think you could go wrong with any of those. They have good space between each one. And they're electric only, 30 amp hookup. And like I said, I wouldn't let the standing water keep me from even staying here, because we've had an unusual amount of rain. Site 17, the deer of the evenings come back up in here and they bed down along this hillside. Come out here at night, you can just see, shine your headlamp up in here and see all kinds of eyes just staring back at you, wondering what you're doing. Site 18, it's another pull-through site. Lots of space, easy to get through here, and park. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 50 amp also. It is. So it's 30 and 50 amp. So in the middle, if you didn't need a full hookup, you've got 4 sites that are water and have 50 amp hookups. And then you had 2, number 7 and 9, just on the other side of the bathhouse, that were water with 50 amp hookup. Let's get in the bathhouse. I took a shower in there this morning. It's great. Very warm. Water's great. Clean. As a matter of fact, the ranger was just there cleaning it a while ago. So 21. Good morning. It's a full hookup site. Site 22, electric and water. It's a good site there. Lots of room, a lot of paved room. So has a raised fire pit. So if you had any issues bending over or anything, or you needed someone needed wheelchair access, that would be a very good site. Site 19, it's a full hookup, I think. Let's see. Yep. It is full hookup, so, and all your full hookups have 50 amp and 30 amp plugs. Site 23, it's a good private site because you're by the woods. It's electric and water. Site 20, full hookup. Site 24, electric and water. And there's a trail here, the Piney Ridge Trail, right out of this campsite. So kind of hard to see where the trail goes. There's so many leaves. You can see it through there. It winds its way around the hillside. Spot 25 is full hookup. And these sites, you don't have the big roaring creek like you do on the other side of the campground, but you still have a creek. So you'd still get the sound of the creek to put you to sleep. Final site, site 26, full hookup, good site. Probably one of these sites that might be hard to get a spot at. Looks like it's would be a popular one. But anyway, so that is so that's my little review of Mash Fork Campground at Camp Creek State Park, Camp Creek, West Virginia. Like I said, didn't go into a lot of in-depth detail about each site, just because they're all pretty much the same. Nothing bad about those sites. So yeah, what you see is what you get, and I really like it here. But give you one more shot of the creek. And I'm not going to have a chance to probably walk you through the whole state parks. You know, pretty good sized state park, but there's playgrounds for kids, there's trails, there's picnic shelters, there's areas for, you know, if you was having large family get-togethers, and there's another bathhouse. So there's a lot to do here. So if you're passing through, it'd be a great place to stay. If you're within driving distance and want to have a family get-together, great place to visit. Or if you just want to come for a weekend like Amy and I did, it's perfect for that. All right, signing off.